So this is my marketplace assignment, and I chose Snapchat. So Snapchat and education. About Snapchat. Snapchat was created on July 8th, 2011. It was created by Evan Spingle, Reggie Brown, and Bobby Murphy. Snapchat is an app that can be downloaded on smartphones, Android phones, and Apple phones. Snapchat is a popular messaging app that users can communicate with pictures and sending text messages to one another. This is the logo of the application. Purpose and audience. Snapchat allows users to exchange pictures and videos, which is called snaps. When you send a Snapchat to one of your contacts, you can choose the time of 1 second to unlimited time. Snapchat has a cool and new features that you can send filters and stickers to the users. So down here, you can see the girl is playing with the filters. So she chose, these are the filters down there, and she selected this one, and you just click on the circle to take the picture and you use the filter, and you can send it to all your friends and everyone, and it's really fun. I really enjoy it myself too. The audience of Snapchat is 13 and older, so everyone on Snapchat has to be at least 13 and older to use. When I got Snapchat, I was at 13, so I was in grade 8. The percent of users of Snapchat is roughly 58% female and 40% male. So right here, I'm going to teach you guys how to use Snapchat. So you open the Snapchat app right here. Right here, you see all your friends and everyone you are connected to. Right here is to add friends. This is to search people. So I'm going to send a snap to my friend Laura. That's right here. I press the circle right here to take the Snapchat. I press on the screen to type, and I'm going to write a message that says, hey. Then to send the message, I press the arrow down there, and then to make sure, and then to wait. If I'm not comfortable with my face, I can send the message, hey, right here in the chat. Then I got Laura's message right there, and it says, hey. To use the filters, you click on the screen, and then you go and you swipe either left or right with the filters, and then if you choose one to send, you press on the picture on the circle, and then you send it to your friend. Right here, I open the snap. Laura sent me a filter. So to make a group chat, you press the snap right here, and then you select all your friends, and the ones you'll see who are selected will have a blue check mark right around here. And then to make the group chat, you use the arrow down here, and it will make a group chat. So to put a snap on my story, I take a snap, and then I press my story right there, and then I'll say, happy Thursday. And I select my story, and then I send the story there, the snap there with the story. And then I press abandon, and the Snapchat is abandoned, and no one will have it. So this is right here. You can view people's stories, and you just click on them. And down here are the public stories, so anyone can view them, and they're really cool, and they have cool, sometimes interesting stuff on it, and I really enjoy them. I learned lots on here. So yeah. To video call, you press, to show your face, you press the video right here. To call, if you're not comfortable, you press the call. And that's how you use Snapchat. And you just swipe out. Overall impression of Snapchat. My overall impression of Snapchat is that it's a user-friendly to use. It's a great tool for communication, talking to your friends, and by sending pictures and videos. It's easy to maneuver, and it's a great way to making group chats with your friends to stay connected. So what I was showing before, you select all your friends here. This is a little older version of Snapchat, so this is what it used to look like, and as you can tell, the arrows are down here, but they're usually on the side, and then you can see everyone who's in the group chat, and you can have a fun time, and you guys can all video call, audio message, and it's a really great way to do. Snapchat was very useful during the pandemic. I could snap, video call, and snap call them. I would view their stories and stay up to date with them. However, I was trying my best coping with the pandemic. It still made my days enjoyable connecting my friends, connecting to my friends on Snapchat. Using Snapchat in an educational setting. I strongly agree we can use Snapchat in an educational setting by creating a group with your classroom and contacting them on there and giving reminders. You can give some suggestions for the upcoming assignments. As an EA, you can give out frequent updates for their school work. To use Snapchat in a school setting, we can continue to make a new group chat with the students and classmates. Then soon after, they can discuss the major quizzes and tests and projects and homeworks in the course. So the class can contact other students, talk to them, ask questions, ask the teacher if they have questions in this group chat, and everyone can stay connected. Snapchat and student safety. Someone can make a fake profile of you on Snapchat and pretend it's you. Cyberbullying can happen because you can't see what people are saying about you behind their back. So someone can be messaging another girl on Snapchat and you will never know because you don't get the messages. Friends can take screenshots of your pictures and you should make sure what picture you are sending are appropriate and user friendly. So you should make sure what you're sending is appropriate to the person and always make sure you're fully clothed because you never know what happens. Someone can screenshot it and then a bigger scene can happen and then you don't want that. So make sure you're wearing appropriate clothing. If you ever see inappropriate snaps or videos, make sure you always report it to Snapchat community. So right here is Snapchat support. And if you see anything that is not right, you can always go under safety and report a problem. So that is really good, full and useful. The pros and cons of Snapchat. The pros are free to download in the App Store. You need wireless internet and cellular data to connect to the app. So at all times, you need to stay connected while being on the app. Snapchat is available worldwide and international. So you don't need to pay if you're sending a snap to someone, for example, all the way in Portugal or Italy, you will not be getting charged for those snaps. You will not be getting charged if you're going to video call them or message them. You will never be getting a charge. It's always free. There is no contract you need to sign. Your information will not be shared, so you don't have to show a photo ID. You don't need to give your signature to them. You just need to select the agreements that you agree have how Snapchat is, how to use Snapchat. The cons. You always need to stay connected wireless while using the app. So if you want to go outside, you always need to have your data on at least to use Snapchat. Snapchat has access to your camera roll. So if you want to send, for example, a video that's already from your camera roll, Snapchat has access to it. So there's that. Con. Random Snapchat users can add you on quick add on the friend feature. So random people you may not know can add you. So they always make sure you know the person before adding them because then they can start talking to you and then sometimes inappropriate stuff can happen. So always make sure you know who the people you are adding. Snapchat users can share usernames to other users without permission. So someone can, for example, share your username and then they can add you as well and you'll never know too who added you or who sent your username to someone. Why I recommend Snapchat. I would recommend Snapchat for educational use because it's fairly easy to connect to your classmates and you can always reach out to your teachers by private messaging. So if you don't feel comfortable in the group chat with your whole classroom, you can always private message the teacher and saying, hey, like I have a question, can you help me? You can always send a private message and none of the other classes can see or none of the students can see, just you and the teacher. If you don't feel comfortable messaging your teacher, you can always use the Snapchat video call and audio call. So just you and the teacher will be on the call, not the other students, and they'll not get a notification, so it's all good. Thank you for listening to my presentation about Snapchat. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them in the discussion box. Thank you.